This looks like a blowout. 7-0 already, or 14-0. Mitchell to Perryman on the slant pass. Still in the second. Mitchell looks downfield and sees many choices. Herman Moore takes a licking but keeps on ticking. 21-0 late the second quarter. Barry Sanders on the lateral. Back to Mitchell. Herman Moore again. 50-yard touchdown play. Lions lead 28-0. And remember in the stands, always wear your IQ. Falcons come back with a ground attack. They're trailing 28-7. Jamal Anderson over Van Malone. Do the hustle. 10-yard gain, same drive. Anderson, another draw, cuts outside. Finds two holes and one touchdown. And he leapt unnecessarily. Falcons trailing 28-14. Fourth quarter, Anderson again. Slips in backfield, then gets up and rumbles and stumbles in. Third touchdown of the game. It's 28-21 Detroit. Then a field goal. It's 28-24. Late in the fourth, Lions trying to run out the clock. Crucial 3rd and 7. Mitchell to Moore down the sidelines. 30-yard gain. The Atlanta 18, and that's all Detroit would need to do. They would just waste time from that point further. We did what it took to win the game, Scott Mitchell said afterwards, neglecting to mention
the Saints of just how many wins they have. Jim's troops leading 10-7 in the third. But the Jaguars are threatening. Mark Brunell to Jimmy Smith. Fumbles the football. Saints recover. Jags, next drive, 3rd and 1. Brunell trips, fumbles. Saints, false start. Next play, Brunell trying to call timeout, and Brunell would recover. Jags settle for a field goal, tied at 10. Moore's team trails 13-10 in the fourth. Jim Everett, Torrance Small. Saints lead 17-13. 2 seconds to go. Brunell, who's pretty good at these desperation heaves. He heaves, and the Saints say, "Ho!" Saints, their first win of the season. You like that one?
Yeah.
17.
Would be key. Second left in the first, 3-0 Dolphins. Not anymore. John Freeze to Joey Galloway. Calvin Jackson never saw the ball. Good afternoon, Calvin. 7-3 Seahawks. Erickson, meanwhile, Craig not dealing well with the rain. Gah! The Tim Ruddy snap goes Ruddy over his head. Then Erickson fumbles one, and Seattle recovers. First half fumbles, Erickson 4, team 7, both team records. Then the question becomes, George Jefferson who? Freeze to Galloway, beats 3 defenders, 51-yard touchdown, 14-3 Seattle. But with just under a minute to go in the half, Erickson finally gets lots of time and finally finds an old friend, college teammate Randall Hill. 33-yard touchdown play, 14-9 Seattle. Miami would take the lead on a 2-yard Irving Spikes run. So it's 15-14 Dolphins. That's smart. Fourth quarter, 2:03 to play. This is where the Seahawks fold, right? Wrong. It's Calvin Jackson again getting burned. Freeze to Brian Blades in his first appearance in Florida since the trial, and they're not gonna get him. Seattle wins 22-15. Freeze goes 18 of 32 for 301. They had a lot less trouble with the rain than did Craig Erickson, who grew up in Florida playing in such that chin strap son and play hardball. Okay, he did. Andre Reed touchdown. 7-0 Bills, 80-yard drive, 10 plays, 30 yards on the touch. Meanwhile, the Colts, Jim Harbaugh, Ted Washington eats him. Colts, 82 yards of offense in the first half. The milestone, Thurman Thomas, 10,000 yards. Not in this game, it's in history. Colts driving into the half, 3rd and 10 from the Bills, 21, but Bryce Paup knocks Jim down. So, Blanchard's field goal attempt, 46 yards, not 36 yards. Ding dong. Still 7-0 Bills at the half. 10-0 in the third. Harbaugh, Ken Dilger, diligent, sets up another field goal. 10-3 Bills. Colts next drive. Harbaugh. He meant to do this. Marvin Harrison in traffic. Nice grab. Later on the drive, it'll be 3rd and 10. Harbaugh. Bailey. Rich Bailey. Aaron Bailey, first down. Colts TD to tie the game at 10. Then the Bills with no timeouts, down 13-10. Collins somehow finds Quinn early to get to the 43. Then he spikes the ball to stop the clock, and then he looks for something in the fashion of a mold. Eric Molds down to the 19, 20 seconds to go. Steve Christie from 37 from way downtown. Bang, we're going to overtime at 13. In it, the Bills defense, Harbaugh, a little Northern exposure. Gabe Northern and Bruce Smith sacking. Buffalo wins the field position war, and Christie wins the game. 16-13, it's a final. No more unbeatens. Bills and Colts now.
Seconds to go in the first half. Packers leading 14-3. Favre has a bomb. Make that throwing a bomb. Antonio Freeman makes the grab. 20-3 Packers. I'd like to see it again.
Antonio Freeman, touchdown.
On the replay, Alonzo Spellman gives Favre a forearm. He would receive a penalty. Freeman making the spectacular grab as Mark Carrier falls to the turf. Brian Cox's reaction, he would receive an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty in frustration. On the extra point, watch Cox. He's got his helmet off while Chris Jackie misses the point after. Cox still upset with field judge Billy Smith, and he lets him know it. Third quarter, Packers leading 20-3. Jeff Jaggers kickoff is caught by the elusive Don Beebe. Finds his wedge, goes through his wedge, finds his seam, goes through his seam, and then you're not going to catch him. 90 yards.
Don Beebe is going to score for Green Bay.
Jager not pleased.
90 yards.
Packers roll 37-6. They made it look extremely easy. Green Bay has now defeated the Bears 5 consecutive times. The second quarter, Warren Moon trying to change all of that. And he's looking for who else but Chris Carter. Lloyd eludes the rush and finds his man. 7-0 Vikings. Third quarter, it's still 7-0. Moon again, Carter again. 14-0 Vikes. Later in the third, Anthony Johnson, who is Tim Biakabatuka's replacement, goes in from 4 yards out. 14-7 Vikes. Next possession, Vikings punting. Michael Bates goes untouched, blocks Mitch Berger's punt. 14-9 on the safety. 14-9 fourth quarter, third down. Kerry Collins looking for Mushin Muhammad. Orlando Thomas breaks it up. Panthers settle for a field goal. 14-12 Vikings. Panthers one last chance. 3:15 to go. Kerry Collins gets picked by Dwayne Washington. Washington's second INT of the day. Collins threw 4. The Vikings win it by the final of 14-12. The Vikes 5-1 for the first time since 1992. Chris Carter is the 20th.
Tied at 3 second quarter. Jeff Hostetler almost picked off by Ray Mickens, but Bobby Houston flagged for the late hit. Watch it again. Haas says, Houston, hello. Oakland first down. 1st and 10. Jets 24. Hostetler. Watch the defense on this 23-yarder to Ricky Dudley. Anytime you birds want to cut away to Heidi, feel free. It's just a TD, guys. Maybe you'll get back there someday. 10-3 Oakland. Rich Kotite is still the coach of the Jets. But then the other team's quarterback muscle down, and he muscle down for 4 to 6 weeks. Albert Lewis. Helmet under the shoulder pad. 2nd degree separated right shoulder. He's out 4 to 6. He may consider himself lucky. Third quarter, Jets down 13-3. Nick Lowery ties Jan Stenerud's career field goal record with number 373. And then, dun, 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 dun. Remember that movie? Well, it continues for the Jets in the fourth. Oakland's 27-13. Joe Aska, and you shall receive. The 53-yard drive caps it with a 30-yard run. And Leon Hess was at the game. Raiders are up 34-13. Keyshawn re-injured the knee.
Davis, second quarter, Davis, 17 carries, 50 yards, gets stuffed by Junior Seau. 3-0 Chargers, Broncos, and the Charger 46. Elway decides to go up top, looking for Shannon Sharp. Rodney Harrison hauls in the gift, and he takes it back to the Bronco 44-yard line. That would set up Stan Humphries. Finding Terrell Fletcher. He's gang tackled. They should give part of this touchdown to Harry Swain because that's Harry right there. 10-0 Chargers. It was 17-0 Chargers late in the second quarter. And Elway says, enough with the running stuff. I'm going up top. Elway to Sharp. Broncos down 10 at halftime. Third quarter. Elway to Sharp. 17-14. Broncos trailing. Still in the third. Elway to Sharp. 21-17 Broncos. They go on to win it by the final of 28-17 after being down 17-0. Come back with 28 unanswered points. Now known as the Ravens. First quarter. Patriots first play from scrimmage. Drew Bledsoe looking for Ben Coates. That's 13 yards, and there is a pattern developing here because Bledsoe goes to Coates. 21 yards later, that would set up a Patriot field goal. They led 3-0. Second quarter, first and goal, Ravens 7-yard line. Bledsoe, Sean Jefferson. Patriots go up 10-7. Ravens come back as only the Ravens can. Second and goal, 5-yard line. Vinny Testaverde looking for Michael Jackson. Ravens go up 14-10. Patriots next possession. Down 14-10. Bledsoe. Sean Jefferson down to the 9-yard line. 3rd and goal. Ravens 1-yard line. Bledsoe. Ben Coates. Coates upended but holds onto the ball. 7 receptions for 83 yards. Patriots go up 17-14. But wait, there's more. Pats leading 28-14. Sean Jefferson. Bledsoe 4 touchdown passes, 310 yards through the air. 4th quarter, Ravens come back. They're down 46-30. Michael Jackson, 46-38 after the 2-point conversion. Ravens need to recover the onside kick and didn't even go 10 yards. Bill Parcells escapes. Patriots win it 46-38.
The ref do a moonwalk after an offsides call. 7-0 Niners. Bad day. Turnovers for the Rams. Isaac Bruce had Merton Hanks beat, but Banks underthrew him. Hanks the pick. Okay, got a little problem there. 2 backups again connect. Gerback pops in for yet another TD. 21-0 Steve Young going, I don't think they're going to need me here. 21-3 Niners. Gerback still looks good, but then again against the Rams. In your face to Jerry Rice. 31-yard touchdown play. 28-3. Finals 28-11. Niners are 4-1, and in their 4.
Chris Chandler to Frank Wycheck. Wycheck coughs up the football.
Why not?
Jimmy Spencer picks it up. Jimmy Spencer will go 59 yards for the touchdown. And we are knotted at 10 in Cincinnati. It was 20-10 Bengals 3rd quarter. Heisman Trophy winner Eddie George. 45 of his 152 yards on the night. 20-17 Bengals. 4th quarter, we're tied at 27. 7 seconds to go. Doug Pelfrey, the game winner. No. We go into overtime. And Jeff Fisher is excited. In overtime, Aldo Greco, 49 yards out. Good. The Oilers win. Oilers win 30-27. Since beginning the David